right, another episode of Shock.
The WWE Universe just exploded.
And coming out first, the man himself, Kurt Wilde.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Second best mullet
from Philadelphia
in the entire RLWF. I would say second only to Terry Wonderful with Coarse Grind. Close third. Close third. I mean, it's one's appreciations and rankings of mullets is subjective, of course. That's just my personal opinion. If you're watching this later on YouTube, let me know in the comments below who your favorite mullets. Rank them in order. I believe that's the only three. Kurt Wilde, Coarse Grind, and Terry Wonderful. If I've missed anyone, let me know. But out of those three, I want to see rankings. Rankings. But listen, hairstyles aside, Kurt Wilde, always dangerous in that squared circle. We have seen a number of people fall victim to that Falcon Arrow off the top rope. It's an impressive maneuver, unless you're on the receiving end of it. We'll give Kurt Wilde an opportunity to stare into your soul for just a moment here before we move on. Look deeply into the eyes of Kurt Wilde. All right, and his opponent. You hear those jungle drums and it can only mean one thing. Former RLWF Men's Champion Gorilla Mondo making his way to the ring.
Just look at the swagger on display. I love it.
Luckiest man in the RLWF. His luck did not hold out last week, though. I believe he lost to Jocko. No, that was the week before.
What else is new?
I've lost track. There's so many incredible matches here in the RLWF, I can't keep track of them. That is why I am creating a stats file that can be accessed by everyone. So you can check on the win-loss record, the history of the RLWF. You can follow and track your favorite RLWF superstars, including RLWF superstars who are no longer with us. Your Blue Phoenixes, your Ramel Hudsons, your Dentrasis, your Ollie Kings.
You're looking at a well-traveled superstar who has seen a lot in
the entire history of the RLWF will be on display. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match.
He'll be looking to utilize that wisdom in this matchup.
And as always, if this is your first time joining us here at the RLWF and you would like to have your very own superstar taking part in that rich history of the RLWF, all you need to do is to swing by the Twitch channel and drop a sub, or 5,000 channel points, which you can earn super easily here on Twitch. Hang out with us for a little bit. We have seen people earn those 5,000 in a single stream. So it is just that easy to get yourself involved in the action, which makes it 10 times more fun, trust me. Kurt Wilde and Gorilla Mondo at ringside now exchanging blows. And Ripcord Lariat by Kurt Wilde. Kurt Wilde has been the aggressor so far in this match, and it is paying dividends. But, I mean, Kurt Wilde being the aggressor is not exactly a surprise by any stretch of the imagination. And boom, there's a nice facebuster reversal by Gorilla. He heads back into the ring to avoid the countout. Kurt Wilde right after him. Nice counter by Wilde, and then a follow-up counter by Gorilla Mondo. Some great technical wrestling on display here in the opening match.
Look at this, just stop after stop after stop.
Mondo stomping away on Kurt Wilde, then a drop kick right to the back of the head. Maz, welcome in, sir. Welcome in.
Absolutely not. No way.
Listen, it was good to see. It's good to see Killer getting out of the old bag now and then these days. It's been a little while. And boom! Oh, nice counter on the finisher by Kurt Wilde.
A stomp to the guts.
Gorilla Mondo tried for the Call of the Wild, but did not land it. But still in control of the match right now.
The opponent's head like a basketball.
And he's soundly taking control here.
They'll need to maintain that aggression.
Well, Maz, I'm glad that you came into the stream after I was complaining about the heat, given the fact of where you live geographically. The probably comparatively mild temperatures here in southern Ontario. Probably not a lot of concern.
Double stop right to the arm.
Taking a moment.
Gorilla Mondo appealing to the crowd. And Kurt Wilde in a bit of trouble here, but there's the reversal. And he hops into the ring
He's reminding his competition
to avoid the countouts.
Second best.
Wilde now locks in the armbar, trying to get a submission against Gorilla Mondo, but look at Gorilla Mondo, the agility. Rolls right out of that submission hold. Kurt Wilde sent into the referee, and now tilt-the-world backstabber. Referee looks to be unfazed. Only got the 2 count there. RLWF referees, the toughest in the business.
It might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done. Smash. And he is now in
And Gorilla Mondo continues going to work on Kurt Wilde.
These competitors have been unloading on each other since.
And oh, look at that suplex.
Window of opportunity.
And now might be the time to seize the moment. Now's the time to keep the pressure on.
Gorilla Mondo continues to stomp away on Kurt Wilde.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver.
Unpacks a well-placed punch.
Kurt Wilde trying to come back here. Has him up and oh! Into the rampage out of nowhere. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to get Gorilla Mondo down? It is not, but it was awfully close.
I don't know how he just
Awfully
kicked out.
close.
I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either. That was the best weapon in the arsenal, but it wasn't enough to produce an end result. Big impact. And he gets
Kurt
forced to
Wilde
the defensive. It'll be an
reversing his
arduous task for him to
fortunes
recover
here.
After tonight's battle.
Has him up and boom! Power bomb. Gorilla Mondo staggers to the corner.
Clubbing blow to the back.
And Kurt Wilde, no, there's the reversal by Gorilla. Gorilla off the ropes into the senton.
Squashing their opponent. For the pin.
And just like that, Gorilla Mondo trying to steal this match. And he does. A quick counter out of nowhere, and Gorilla Mondo gets the 1-2-3 against Kurt Wilde.
Let's take another look.
A great opening match. I thought Kurt Wilde had it once that hit that rampage, but Gorilla Mondo had I guess not even a second win. This would be a third win left in him. And it was enough to get the pin.
Here is your winner,
Gorilla Mondo victorious again.
Quite a bit of cause for celebration after a match like that.
You can tell this guy
Crowd
was
goes
fired up
wild.
from the moment the bell rang. He definitely had the motivational advantage in this match.
Big win for Gorilla Mondo. All right, over to the tag team division. Some old rivals squaring off again, and out first, Nikita Nightmare and Zinda. Malice making an appearance.
on the way to the ring.
Take a look at this team, completely on the same page. Such incredible teamwork they've shown. I can't wait to see them compete.
Malice, of course, multiple-time former tag team champions. We saw Zinda last week in singles competition against Korea Mohammed, a rare singles appearance.
Sharing too many meals together in the future, which is fine by me. I just want to see them fight.
Nikita Nightmare up on the ropes, letting the fans get an earful. I mean, how much they can understand through that mask, I don't really know, but still, I think they get the energy. But their opponents, old rivals,
And their opponents,
the Gate Crashers, Jesse Scott and Rachel Warren. Jesse Scott and Zinda in particular had a number of singles battles in the early weeks of Season 2 that got fairly contentious. These two teams never really liked each other very much, so we are going to see if that spills out during this match. We will see.
This isn't your regular matchup. There's clearly plenty of ill feelings.
I'm with you, Muzz. 22 degrees Celsius, that's the sweet spot. That's nice. That's pretty good. Usually the problem here in Canada is getting the temperature up to 22 as opposed to down to 22. That's the issue. All right, let's start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match.
To being a successful tag team, and Cole, I would know all about that.
Hey, what about me?
Nikita Nightmare starting off against Rachel Warren.
Now back to the action. Mat slam with some attitude. Check your face after that one.
I tried to tweet that we were starting the stream on Twitter. You can follow me at NormCantShoot on Twitter for as long as Twitter's still alive, which is probably a couple of weeks, is my estimation. But as with many things at Twitter, it was not working properly, so we just skipped it to avoid the trouble. I think a lot of people are kind of moving over to like Blue Sky and Red and all these other ones, and I'm tempted just to skip the whole thing altogether. We'll see. But all the more reason why you need to follow the Discord here at the NormCantShoot channel. That's where all the good news goes. I'm going to kind of wait and see who wins out between Blue Sky and Thread, and then I might just go over there. But I think I'm going to spend way less time on it either way, because I think it's just the whole thing is maddening.
Unleashing a barrage on their opponent.
It'll be just for basically announcing RLWF news for the most part.
Right hand after right hand.
And retweeting leftist stuff, obviously, because capitalism is dying and you need to know about it.
No celebrations yet. Ooh, what a
All right, Zinda in the ring now. I should be paying attention to the match here.
Tag is made. What do these two have in
Tag
store?
made to Jesse Scott.
Double shoulder block.
And a double shoulder block by the Gate Crashers on Zinda.
Nasty stomp in the arm. Vicious forward.
And Jesse Scott working her over with those big combat boots.
She's enduring some damage.
And now working on the heel of the Russian Giant.
Extremely painful hold there.
And one more time, why not?
Trapped. Looking for the heel hook stretch.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
A height advantage is very quickly negated if they can't stand up. So smart moves here by Jesse Scott. Nice dodge. Oh, look at this. Counter by Jesse.
Oh, impressive
Counter by Zinda. Counter by Jesse.
She's got it. Answer
I'm
back.
noticing a trend.
Reciprocating
Counter
the initial
by
reversal.
Zinda. And finally, someone gets a move in. A nice suplex by Zinda.
Slam with authority.
And now Zinda, I think a little pissed off at this point, if you'll pardon my language.
like they're nothing.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like
Tags in Nikita Nightmare. And oh, immediately gets flattened by a clothesline.
What a punch.
That's how you stop your opponent.
Irish whip into the ropes, and no, over the ropes. My apologies. And Nikita's going to go over and maybe take a shot at Rachel, but Rachel Warren waiting for her. Going to try again. Got her this time with the hot shots.
Way to the floor. She's showing signs of slow.
They lock up.
And yeah, it's about time
Jesse
to
Scott,
heavily consider
elbow shots to the midsection on Nikita Nightmare. They lock up again. Couple of kicks to the guts by Jesse, knocking the wind out of Nikita Nightmare. And oh, rakes the back.
piercing into the skin.
And there is no other term for that than just
And then
cheap.
slams her down into the mat. Nikita Nightmare decides to take a little powder break on the outside, but no dice. Jesse Scott right out after her,
And she
tossing
slides
her right back
to
in the
mat.
ring. They lock up. Jessie has her up, and boom. Nice sidewalk slam.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. She can end it here.
Jessie Scott hooks the leg. Peter Jordanson there, but only the one count.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
And Nikita crawls to her corner and makes the hot tag while Jessie Scott is tagging in Rachel Warren.
Counters. This could be an opportunity.
Rachel sending Zinda into the corner, and now working the leg again, focusing on especially that left leg of Zinda. I think the Gatecrashers, after their many matches against Malice, have kind of come up with a system. Only got the one count.
That wasn't enough. She's just keeping the pressure on.
And another big drop kick to the back of the head, and Rachel Warren is going to tag in Jessie. And Zinda immediately going to work. Up and over for another snap suplex. And she is finally, if Peter Jordanson would get out of the way, the referees the last couple of weeks have just been getting in the way, even Peter Jordanson. Unbelievable. And now the crowd counting off the kicks here against Jessie Scott. And boom, the big finisher. Nikita Nightmare absolutely ruining Jessie Scott right now, and locks in the submission hold. Guillotine applied, but Jessie Scott using that core strength to bust out of that one, but Nikita Nightmare goes right back to work, but Jessie Scott says, no ma'am. Spins her around, and boom, drops her face first, hooks the leg. Zinda in there to break it up and accidentally landed on Peter Jordanson, so no referee right now as Peter Jordanson is down for the count.
Arm control applied and a
Working the arm and then a kick right to the ribs.
Jessie, though, continues to go to work. Drags Nikita to the corner, head first into that turnbuckle, and we're going to see a little tag team action.
Tag made, double team action now.
Off the ropes, and boom, the big boot to the forehead by Rachel Warren. And Warren takes her time with that huge drop kick to the side of the head. Nikita fighting for her life here. Up and over, nice suplex. Working on the arm, really, Nikita should be working on a tag is what she should be doing. And finally, sees reason, and Zinda back in the match. Zinda has her up into the torture rack, and boom, into the neck breaker. Right in the logo. Jessie Scott calling for the tag desperately, and Rachel zips right past Zinda to do it. No problem, Jocko. Welcome in, welcome in. Only the second match. You haven't missed much. All right, Peter Jordanson sees the hand on the rope. Zinda can play. I mean, I don't know how Zinda can argue it. The hand is literally hanging onto the rope.
Tagged into the action.
Tags in Nikita Nightmare. Nikita runs at her and flattens Jessie.
Right on point.
Low drop kick to the side of the head. Jessie rolls out of the ring. Zinda looks like she's going to go after Jessie Scott. Nikita Nightmare
Expected that one.
eats a hot shot from Rachel Warren. Jessie back in the ring here. Nikita Nightmare looks like she might be going top rope. Could be curtains for Jessie Scott if she lands this. And boom. stunner from the top rope, hooks the leg. And Rachel Warren has to come in to save her partner. Nikita Nightmare, not happy about it, sends her to the outside and heads back to her corner to tag in the Big Russian. Jessie Scott, though, locks her in to the submission. Nikita Nightmare right there to save her partner.
And it's reverse pain for that mistake.
Jessie
Fighting back.
drop kicks Nikita, but Nikita
Unbelievable athleticism. She's just appearing powerless.
comes in to take a little bit of revenge.
She has to build
Zinda
the
only
strength to
just
turn the
now
tide.
getting up. Jessie crawling towards her corner, trying to tag in Rachel Warren. Zinda intercepts her mid-ring. But Jessie, with some fight still in her, maybe not enough though. Zinda has her up and over. Is this going to be, oh no, hang on. Jessie with the reversal, and now it's Zinda crawling to the corner to get Nikita. Jessie allows it. I have no idea why Jessie Scott hasn't gone for the tag here.
Just in time.
Big headbutt by Nikita. Nikita with a few words to say about it. And, oh,
Retaliated with a knee to the face.
nice counter by Jessie Scott. Irish whip by Nikita, and oh, the diving headbutt. Hooks the leg. Rachel Warren has to come in to save her partner, but man, man. Jessie Scott reeling after that one. And now mid-rope,
Back up on those wobbly legs.
Nikita Nightmare. And boom! Elbow right to the top of the head, going top rope again. Nikita Nightmare going ham on Jessie Scott right now. Are we going to see another top rope stunner? We are. Hooks the leg. And at the very last microsecond, Rachel Warren in there for the save. Jessie Scott has no idea where she is right now. Zinda tagged in.
Targeting the neck.
And boom, hits her with the big neck breaker immediately.
We've got to acknowledge these fans, a packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice.
Literally rubbing her face in it at this point.
Mad in here.
And she'll make the
Nikita
tag.
Nightmare tagged. We got some nice crisp tags. Crisp tags. Kicks to the midsection. Jessie Scott in a world of hurt. Nikita trying to rip the arm right off. Knife edge chop. Oh my God. Reversal by Jessie. Jessie hits her with the clothesline and the kip up. She's got a second wind or something. Goes for the pin. Zinda in there like a shot to save Nikita Nightmare. And Nikita, jawbreaker reversal. And boom, DDT.
When you're in an atmosphere like this,
Tags in Zinda. Jessie Scott, if she does not get a tag in soon.
Son of a bitch.
3
Mr.
months
Clean.
with the best wrestling commentator on Twitch. Thanks for the great content.
Mr. Clean, much appreciated, sir, and thank you for the kind words. I appreciate that just as much. We are glad to have you here. I believe Mr. Clean's on the card tonight. Let me just double check here for you.
Saw it coming and got an elbow.
He is indeed. Mr. Clean is in the very next match, so you picked the perfect time to join us, Clean. And again, thank you very much for the sub. It's much appreciated, sir. Jessie Scott now trying to create some space. Now go for the tag, for the love of God, Jessie. What are you doing?
here's a snapmare.
Jessie Scott, look at the athletics.
Here's the cover.
Hooks the leg. Nikita in there again for the save, though. They lock up. Nikita Nightmare sent to the ringside, and Jessie Scott, listen, I said she needed a tag, but she seems pretty fired up right now. But here comes Zinda.
Disrupts the attack with an elbow to the
Shots to the midsection. Irish whip, and boom, eats a big elbow.
Scary pattern starting to form as that upper air.
And she's got her up for the one-handed spine buster into the pin. Rachel Warren right there to break it up, but Jessie Scott is absolutely getting hammered out there, and not in the good way. Drops the elbow. Jessie Scott rolls out. Nikita Nightmare tagged back in. Nikita Nightmare, of course, going to come over and have a few words with Rachel Warren, and maybe a little more than words, as she drop kicks her to the outside.
And as this match goes on, she is looking worse for wear.
Jessie Scott now goes after Zinda. Nikita Nightmare coming out to help her partner out. Absolute chaos going on right now, as could be expected in a match between these two teams. Oh! Facebuster by Nikita. Nikita feeling pretty confident about Malice's chance here. And Jessie sent back into the ring. Nikita creating a little space and then hitting her with the torpedo. Once again, Rachel Warren has to come in to save her partner's bacon. But Jessie Scott trying to get some momentum going her way. She needs a tag, and finally, at long last, the albino Kiwi in the ring. Rachel Warren. Suplex. How about one more? Why not a third? Boom. Into the bridge. And Zinda comes in to save. All four in the ring. Jessie Scott going over to talk to Zinda. Peter Jordanson trying to keep some semblance of control. Sends her back out. Nikita Nightmare and Rachel Warren have got ringside now. Nikita tossed into the barricade. I thought Rachel Warren was going to go take a shot at Zinda. She might very well. Hot shot Zinda to the outside. Rachel Warren not done with the big Russian yet. Tosses her into the ring. She is not the legal proponent. And oh, look at that. Hurricane Rana on Nikita Nightmare. Who is also sent back into the ring. Rachel Warren taking on Malice single-handedly here, getting the crowd into the mix. Counter by Nikita, counter by Rachel, and oh! The step up in Zaguri. And she is going to tag in Jessie Scott.
Arm control applied and
I believe in Coach Playa's stream, I think the last stream, I believe you guys beat Mr. Clean beat Pelvis in a tag team match. Got my butt handed. Pelvis in a death spiral in the CPU right now.
That looks painful.
making sure our opponent remembers who the better superstar is.
Nikita
She just turned it around.
takes a shot to the midsection from Rachel. Rachel.
Incredible.
No, look at this. Core strength, baby. Core strength. That's why you do your sit-ups, ladies and gentlemen. So you can do reversals like Nikita Nightmare. That six-pack ain't just for show. And now we're going to see a little double tag team work. And, oh my God, Zinda thrown into Rachel Warren. That is a whole lot of superstar coming at you. And looks like we're going to have a couple of clotheslines headed Rachel Warren's way. And now tossing her around like a rag doll. I feel like there's been some back and forth, but Malice has been dominating this last bit of the match here.
My God.
We're going to see if the Gatecrashers are able to recover.
Tag made.
Nightmare tag back in.
And here we go now. Jumps the elbow.
And Nikita once again,
Driving the foot into
the confidence, the cockiness that comes from being a multiple-time tag team champion. Double knee face buster, and you can see the match strenuous on everyone involved. Even Nikita a little hard getting up there, but now middle rope.
Rise up to something catastrophic.
And boom. Missed on that one. I don't know how.
No reward.
I think Rachel Warren caught a break there, and she's trying to make the most of it, but look at Zinda interfering from ringside, from the apron. Hooks the leg, Nikita Nightmare. And Jesse Scott in there for the save.
She's going up.
Nikita Nightmare is going top rope again.
She's trying one more time.
And took a shot from Zinda on the outside and then into the diving stunner.
And there's the save.
Oh man, double bad luck for Rachel Warren on that one, but thankfully her partner was there for the save.
Wearing down the knee.
It is true. I mean, listen, right now, I am not going to be appearing in RLWF regular matches. We had a little fun at the pay-per-view. I got my hand absolutely handed to me. My butt absolutely handed to me, is what I meant to say. So I don't know that I'm going to be making regular appearances to do a tag team. But if we ever do if I ever do decide to join the RLWF proper, then it's definitely something we can look at.
Here's how high the referee's count has gotten at this point.
What she does, maybe she just doesn't care.
What is the count at here?
She's tagged in.
We're at an 8 count. Nikita Nightmare dives back in, but Jesse Scott has been tagged in, hits her with a huge clothesline. This could be enough. It is indeed. And just like that, as predicted, the Gatecrashers find a way to come back against Malice. A huge win for Jesse Scott and Rachel Warren, the Gatecrashers. Look at this maneuver. Kabam! There were 2 of the many diving stunners inflicted upon the Gatecrashers, but still, the intestinal fortitude. Again, multiple tag team champions themselves. 2 of the best that ever laced them up here in the tag team division. And a huge win for the Gatecrashers. All right, back to singles competition. Out first.
The following contest is scheduled for
Mr. Clean.
making his way to the ring from Small Town, USA.
Mr. Clean.
Weighing in at 225 pounds.
Fights germs, fights bacteria, fights tough stains, fights jabronis in the ring. It is Mr. Clean making his way.
Friends are overrated.
Again, Mr. Clean, another of the impressive new superstars that we have added to the RLWF here in Season 2. Mr. Clean with a big win last week over Pee Wee Nguyen, who had just the week prior defeated Elijah George. So
The competition level has never been
a
high,
nice
but this guy's
win
ready.
there for Clean, looking to keep things going. Doing the dirty work to keep things clean in the RLWF. Indeed, Clean. Indeed. Once again, not just pyrotechnics for show. That is actually debacterializing the ringside area, per the request of Mr. Clean. And tonight, he is going to be facing that man. It looks so weird to see him without that Twitch championship around his waist, but after an epic history-making run as Twitch champion, finally dropped the belt last week to THP. But Sharknado right back to work in another tough match here against Mr. Clean. I mean, we have seen the area where Sharknado gets ready backstage, and suffice to say, Mr. Clean would not want to be there. Cleanliness levels, not high. Not high. There's fish bones all over the place. Listen, I don't want to get into it. But suffice to say, Mr. Clean is going to have some philosophical issues here against Sharknado. All right, let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's going to win this match. Mr. Clean, the Twitch Championship is entirely random. So every 2 weeks, the Twitch Champion has to defend their belt against a randomly chosen community member. So, and usually what we'll do is we'll cycle through all the community members and then start again. So I'm not sure if Mr. Clean is still in the mix. Let me just double check real quick here. Hang on. Bear with me 1 second. Enjoy the match while I look at this here off screen. Just a second.
Cheap shot right above the eye.
Mr. Clean is still on the board. I've still got about 5 or 6 names on the board of people who have not yet had an opportunity this in Season 2 to go for the Twitch Championship. So you could very well have your shot against THP as early as next week. Could happen.
In control here with a
swinging neck breaker. The good news is the way we do it is I like to cycle through all the community members, so everyone at least gets a shot, and then after that we start it again. So in a season you might get 2 shots, you might get 3 shots if you're lucky.
Right hand. What is he doing?
Oh, and Sharknado biting Mr. Clean on the nose. He is not going to be happy about that, that's for sure, and he is not indeed. Hits him with a neck breaker. And another neck breaker. Hooks the leg. And Mr. Clean taking some offense to that move, and who could blame him?
Well-placed kick to the gut. Another damaging kick.
And boom. Hits him with the clothesline. Mr. Clean taking control here against Sharknado. But again, Sharknado has been beating his opponents left and right for weeks and weeks and weeks here in the RLWF, so can't count him out, but right now it is not looking good. There's a counter by Shark.
He's got to boost up his levels of aggression at this point. Oh, look at this.
And now, clothesline. Clothesline. Catches the foot and drops him to the mat. Sharknado in an absolute frenzy. Has him up. And there's the airplane spin. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. When Sharknado starts spinning, Sharknado starts winning. Drops Mr. Clean. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough? It is not. Mr. Clean.
Scary close.
The room still spinning, no doubt, but managed to get the shoulder up all the same. But now, the spinning Tombstone pile driver. And that might very well be it. But oh, a rope break, a lucky break there for Mr. Clean. And he's going to try and take advantage of it. He's got him over into the Magic Eraser. Hooks the leg. No rope breaks here. Sharknado kicks out after 2. What a reversal here for Mr. Clean.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
Oh, spinning forearm there by Shark. But Mr. Clean right back at it.
Right to the gut.
Another one.
Kicks to the midsection and then a big clothesline. Wrenching the arm. Trying for a submission hold, but Sharknado, a couple of shots to the midsection, manages to get himself out of it, sends Clean into the corner.
Make no illusions of it. This is coming down to a battle of
And
attrition.
Sharknado just dragging his face across that top rope.
Uh-oh. This isn't gonna be pretty.
Has him up and over for the suplex.
The sound of
And
this crowd
Sharknado
is
getting the
deafening.
crowd
And
behind
he's
him here.
asking for more.
And setting him up. Are we going to see the Sharknado punch? That could be all she wrote for Mr. Clean.
Punch. Tuck him in. It's bedtime.
2 and no. Mr. Clean manages to kick out. The crowd booing. They were hoping for a Sharknado win there, but Mr. Clean not quite ready yet, but boom, maybe after that rolling senton. He's going to go for one more and does not get it. Mr. Clean with the timely reversal, desperately trying to win this match. And oh, the power slam off the ropes. Shark with the reversal now. What an incredible match so far. Shark sizing him up. Oh.
He didn't need that eyebrow anyway.
They lock up. Mr. Clean reverses him into an uppercut. And now just straight up choking Sharknado. Tensions getting hot here between Mr. Clean and Sharknado. Shark gets himself to the rope, pulls himself up, but Mr. Clean tackles him to the outside. He's going to follow him.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Has him up, and one more time.
Kick to the gut.
Kicks to the gut and clothesline.
He's one step ahead there.
Shark has him up against the barricade
Oh, man. Look at this.
and slingshots it back into the barricade again. And boom! Sharknado sizing him up, but took maybe a little too much time. And Mr. Clean rams him head first into the top of that barricade, tossing him around at ringside. Clean's going to head back in to avoid the countouts.
Count just keeps going up.
Shark's going to have to get in there pretty quickly. We're at an 8 count, and Shark is still flat on his back. Mr. Clean resets the countout. Not sure if that was the smartest move. Might have got himself a free victory there, but a lot of the wrestlers do not like winning by countout. They prefer to win by pinfall or submission where they can.
Oh, no. Trapping the arm.
And Mr. Clean clearly feels confident about his chances here.
Mounted with
And
punches and not a nasty stop.
those beliefs not unwarranted, as he continues to pummel Sharknado on the outside of the ring. Once again into the barricade, once again head first off the top of the barricade. Clean heads back into the ring.
Yeah, count's running out.
Shark right after him, and immediately, boom. That's got to be it. No, Sharknado! Oh my God, what is going on in this match? And now Mr. Clean setting up Sharknado, and boom! Mr. Clean says, that's it, it's over, get out of here. Maybe taking a little too much time gloating and not enough time pinning.
This building is rocking right now. Can you blame him?
But again, the confidence, some might say arrogance, of Mr. Clean.
Signs of ending this assault.
on display, and now setting him up again. Sharknado in a real pickle. And boom. Suplex pile driver. That's it. Not even Sharknado's getting up from that one. 1, 2, 3. Your winner, Mr. Clean. I feel like Mr. Clean was just toying with him at the end there. But a dominating win there for Mr. Clean. Look at that maneuver. Unbelievable. I mean, this whole match was just finisher after finisher after finisher, but at the end of the day, your winner, Mr. Clean. A few of Shark's teeth marks in the nose, but no blood to wash out this week. Only the smell of victory. Nice clean win by Mr. Clean. All right, Extreme Rules triple threat match coming up. And out first. I mean, again, another person who I will never get used to seeing without a belt around their waist. But here he is, the Cajun King himself, Mason Marceau. Now, what happens if he still has no belt by the time the King's Court pay-per-view comes up? He may, in fact, come out of the King's Court with no belt and no crown. Just regular Mason Marceau. After all this time, it will be shocking. King's Court pay-per-view upcoming. Let me take a look at the tentative pay-per-view schedule. Of course, coming up next, we have the Suns Out, Guns Out summer pay-per-view coming up in about 2 weeks, so about tentatively scheduled for July 18th. And then I believe after that, in August, we have scheduled for the next King's Court. And then in September, my personal favorite, the Rando Lando pay-per-view. I think that gets right to the roots of what we stand for here in the RLWF, which is complete random madness. So we have a great slate of pay-per-views. Now, of course, all of these subject to change.
He's ready and raring to go.
All of these subject to change. But that's the tentative schedule so far. I will also say that at the next King's Court, we are also going to be naming a queen of the ring. So if you have a favorite female RLWF superstar, you might see them ascend to royalty at the King's Court. Mason Marceau. And next up, Sam the Scorpion Taylor. Making an appearance. Random Chaos always welcome. Lizzie Jocko, I can't tell you how mad I am that I'm going to miss the randomizer in RPW. I am looking forward to checking out that VOD. I'm going to have to avoid the Discord so I don't get any spoilers. But always a good time. Always a good time. Like I say, I mean, we had a lot of great pay-per-views in Season 1. And we've already had some great pay-per-views thus far this year. So I am very much looking forward to it. We've got some great ones coming up. And of course, Slamaganza. Hopefully this year with sound. It'll be very exciting. Sam Taylor and Mason Marceau. And the final participant in this triple threat match. I've been babbling on, so I haven't been skipping through the intros. My apologies. We're splurging. We're splurging. We're like, you know what? It's the biggest night of the year. Let's have sound this time. Instead of generic royalty-free music. Which I got a copyright claim on the royalty-free music anyway. Because one of the songs apparently wasn't so royalty-free, so...
This is an individual
was a good time. Was a good time.
Their own ambitions are worth
the
protecting.
Jester,
You won't find them wasting
the
time
final
glad-handing
participant
or
in this
building
match.
flimsy allegiances.
You also won't find them smiling or meeting up with friends for meals or getting any presents during
All
the
right,
holidays.
we'll skip through this. We'll skip through this. Let's just get to it. Mason Marceau, Sam the Scorpion Taylor, the Jester. Triple threat extreme rules match.
Three superstars in the
Anything
ring. Here we
goes.
go with our
Mason
triple threat
and the
match.
Jester
Three determined
lock up
superstars,
immediately,
I'd
but
say.
Sam
They
Taylor
all believe this is their match to win.
going after the former
I get
champ.
the math, and they've each got a
Well, the Jester, in fairness, though, also a
33%
former
chance
champ,
of
former
victory.
All-Star champion.
Punch connects. Looking worse
Jester
for
sent
wear
into
in
the corner.
now.
Mason dragging the Scorpion to the
burying
ropes,
elbows
but
in the
Sam
midsection.
Taylor elbowing his way out of it.
Forced out of the ring.
Mason sent to the outside, and the Jester immediately hit from behind by Sam Taylor. Classic Sam Taylor move. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to come out victorious here.
This matchup require a different mindset. A superstar must be prepared to go all out, be as aggressive and vicious
Mason
as possible.
has Sam
Remember,
Taylor
it's
against the
no
ropes now.
disqualification. The superstars can do whatever they want, but it
And
can only end
twisting
with a
that
3
leg
count
around
or
the
a
middle
tap.
rope.
And look at this now. Yes, applying
Jester
submission
locks in
hold.
the abdominal stretch. No.
Oh, here it is. And he breaks the
Cross
hold.
of Pain stealing a little move from
Drops the hammer.
Right on the
Pain
rope.
Chase there.
What a rake. That's not right, but effective. Oh, what a clothesline.
Drop kick down low.
Mason Marceau going after Sam Taylor as the Jester rolls out for a little breather.
Feet causing immense damage.
Again, an Extreme Rules match. No disqualifications, no countouts here. Jester with a nice dodge, and then into a Russian leg sweep.
Nicely done.
Turning the tables.
Nice
there.
counter.
Evades the attack.
And Mason sent into the corner. Sam Taylor sneaking up in behind there, but decides to hold off for a moment.
Punishing the leg.
And then boom, there's the ambush. You knew it was coming.
You can't fight. He's ejected from the
And
ring.
Sam Taylor sent outside by Mason Marceau. Hits the Jester with the DDT. Sam Taylor, of course, going under the ring. He's got a sledgehammer. Opts not to bring it into the ring. Okay. Saving that for later. Some diabolical plan, no doubt.
Physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Irish whip.
Makes the cover. And he breaks the
Goes
pin.
for the cover, but Mason Marceau, of course, right there. Mason with the Shining Wizard
Drop kick.
on the Jester. Sends him to the outside.
Able to reverse
Missed on the low drop kick to the Scorpion.
Has the opposition in the palm of his hand, and he knows
Scorpion didn't miss on his, though. Irish whip. And big back body drop on the champ. The ex-champ, sorry. Force of habit.
crashing to the floor.
And Sam Taylor once again ejected from the ring, this time by the Jester.
Fireman's carry.
Now Sam Taylor's got that sledgehammer, but the Jester has the
He
last
gets sent
laugh.
out of the floor.
Sends him right back out, steals the sledgehammer, and goes to work on Mason Marceau.
Hanging tough as this
Sam
match
Taylor's like,
progresses.
what's
No
going
easy
on, bro?
task in a triple threat match.
Mason Marceau,
And lifted inverted
Oh.
DDT.
inverted DDT on the Jester. Goes to the pin, but
You son of a
right there,
bitch.
Maz of Oz with the
Normkazoom,
sub.
Normkazoom, Normkazoom, Normkazoom.
Thank you, thank you, Maz, for the sub. Much appreciated, sir. Much appreciated,
Instinct
sir.
at this point.
Maz, of course, 16 months, crazy, crazy. Maz, one of the OGs in this channel for sure. It is much appreciated.
Able to sidestep it.
And of course, oh, let me do one of these mid-match. We're gonna do one of these mid-match, if I can. Oh, wait a second. Hold the phone. Let's see if Sam Taylor's going to go nighty-night first. The Jester comes in to save him, but Sam Taylor managed to get the reversal. Here's a shout out to the great Maz of Oz.
My favorite. This is a Milo.
Oh, just gouging the face. Face gouge.
If you're not already following Maz, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Why would you not do that? It's great. Here's Maz showing off the S-tier golfing skills.
I pulled it right again.
Snapmare. Oh, and the rolling neck snap. He's getting pushed out into the defensive.
Jester has that sledgehammer now. And Sam Taylor, oh! Pile driver on the Jester. Jester rolls out to ringside. He is down for the count. Mason Marceau has Sam Taylor on the apron. Drops him to ringside, and now he's got the sledgehammer. Golf is a four-letter word for a reason, indeed. Listen, I just saw a short literally right before stream of you hitting a hole-in-one, so I don't want to hear anything about it. How long ago that was, I'm not sure, but I did in fact see it. I know it happened. Jester going off on everybody right now. Tosses Sam Taylor into the ring. Heads in after him. Reversal by the Scorpion. Combination, and now going after the champ. Looks like everybody's going after Sam Taylor right now. Oh, big slap to the face by the Jester. Mason Marceau not happy about that, but has to contend with Sam Taylor first before he can exact any kind of revenge on the Jester. Hooks the leg, the Jester out in his feet. Sam Taylor manages to kick out. But he is, I believe, split open. Northern Light suplex by the Jester. Mason back in the ring as Jester with a swinging neck breaker on Sam Taylor. Looks like Mason Marceau is going to go into the ring. He doesn't see the pinfall attempt. Thankfully for Mason Marceau, Sam Taylor managed to get the shoulder up the Jester, appealing to the heavens, but to no avail. Still a 2 count.
And somehow he is still able to find the offense as this battle goes on.
His focus has to...
And now, the sleeper hold locked onto the Jester. He is fighting it. Is he going to be able to stay awake? Oh, the sit-out jawbreaker reversal, but very, very close to nighty-night time for the Jester. Trading blows with Mason on the inside. Sam Taylor's got that sledgehammer again, and the Jester was ready for him. But Sam Taylor hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough? The 3 count, your winner, Sam the Scorpion Taylor. All of his devious machinations paid off in the end. There's that impressive pile driver. And then at the end, that's all she wrote. Mason Marceau could not get back into the ring on time.
Sam the Scorpion Taylor.
And your winner, Sam the Scorpion Taylor, with a big W.
I cannot even imagine how any of these men feel after a match like that. All I can really say is that they put on a triple threat match.
All right, we've got an Extreme Rules match coming up next.
I like her a lot.
And out first, you hear that chainsaw, it can only mean one thing. Here comes the Butcher. And again, I point this out every time she's in an Extreme Rules match, but it has to be absolutely clear. Despite the fact that the RLWF has inexplicably allowed her to bring an actual working chainsaw to the ring, she is not allowed to use it during an Extreme Rules match. The lawyers were like, here and no further. For the love of God, we're going to lose the entire company. And so, much to the chagrin of the Butcher, the chainsaw will not be in play, but anything else under the ring is going to be fair game in this Extreme Rules match. And the Butcher will be facing from Sydney, Australia. It's a Bailey Banner.
From Sydney, Australia, Bailey.
I just said that, announcer. Bailey Banner making her way to the ring. Two great superstars coming up here. Now, the Butcher, of course, coming off a win against Marcella Droese, the RLWF Women's Champ last week. So, definitely skyrockets her to the top of the women's division. But Bailey Banner, no slouch in that department either. Has had her own tangles with Marcella Droese. Attacked her with her own belt at one point not too long ago. So both of these ladies would like to have the next shot at that title. And again, we have a pay-per-view coming up in about 2 weeks.
Here we go. Extreme Rules.
Actually, a week and a half. I think we're even less than 2 weeks at this point.
Don't count out. Anything goes.
All right, let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win this match, the Butcher or Bailey Banner. The Butcher going for the pin already. No chance that's going to work on Bailey Banner.
Oh, that backfired on her.
Nice counter by Bailey. Step up Enziguri sends her to the mat. And boom.
Sit out mat slam. Measured kick to the vertebrae. Double stop.
Bailey Banner going to work on the Butcher.
With the reversal.
Kick to the midsection.
Having an answer for everything.
The Butcher returns the favor and then sends her Irish whip into the ropes. And boom, hits her with the drop kick. Bailey decides to take a little break on the outside, and the Butcher pulls out a ladder, hits Bailey with it.
Everything is a weapon. That is what makes this so dangerous. It's
The crowd shouting, "We want tables," but they got a ladder instead.
To see the lengths someone's willing to go to destroy another human being. And by chilling, I mean beautiful.
At ringside now, no countouts, obviously, an Extreme Rules match. But pins and submissions only count inside the squared circle.
Oh. Blow to the back. She's beginning to flag a little.
Twisting the arm of Bailey Banner, but Bailey hits her with the elbow.
She saw it coming.
Nice counter by the Butcher. Irish whip into the ropes again. And another drop kick. Nice counter. Bailey heads to the outside. She's going to go into the ring this time. And she's got a sledgehammer. Telling the Butcher to come on out and get some, and she does. Bailey going to work with that sledgehammer. The Butcher taking a pounding. And a nice drop kick. And Bailey Banner obviously worked up and excited about that one. Bailey, a series of strikes and combinations has her staggered against the barricade.
Punch him in the chest.
And Bailey goes back for the sledgehammer. Oh, hits her right in the leg. And, oh, STO sends her down to the concrete. Hard into the barricade, and now Bailey Banner taking control of this match.
Turning the tables. These two battling to a dead heat with these reversals.
And Bailey once again sending her into those barricades, head first this time.
Barricade. Look at her grabbing the momentum.
And, oh, went for the Hurricane Rana, but the Butcher with a nice reversal. Bailey Banner going right back at it. She's an absolute spark plug this match so far.
Into the barricade.
Nice reversal by Bailey. Nice reversal by the Butcher. It's a game of chess out here at ringside. Look at the dodges by Bailey Banner, but the Butcher catches up to her eventually. Slams her down to the ringside.
Grabbing the arms and just rapid stomps.
Stomping away
Stomps.
on Bailey Banner.
Oh, just turn that around. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Clearly hoping something.
And the Butcher sends her back into the ring, but what is she going for underneath the ring here? Oh, at a table, the crowd going crazy. They were calling for it earlier, and the Butcher has delivered. Has Bailey by the throat, but Bailey with a very timely counter, and boom. Drop kick to the side of the head. And Bailey setting her up for something. Are we going to see the end cycle? No. Back body drop reversal by the Butcher. She's going to go for the pin. I can't imagine she's going to get it. Got a 2 count out of the toe.
Somebody pinch me. I got to be dreaming. There's no way she's still in this match.
Back on her feet. And boom, there's the end cycle. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be all she wrote for the Butcher? It is not. The Butcher manages to get the shoulder up, but reeling from that finishing move, no doubt.
She's trying to create space.
And boom! Sling blade by Bailey Banner, setting her up again. Are we going to see another end cycle? We are! That's got to be it. That is got to be it. And a 3 count for Bailey Banner. A huge win for Bailey Banner. The Butcher has been a hot property as of late, but ran into the brick wall of 2 end cycles there. Boom! Look at that. Kudos to the Butcher for getting up from 1, but there's no way you're getting up from 2, and there's your winner.
Impressive victory from bell to bell.
Bailey Banner.
This win might have put her ahead of the pack. She certainly grabbed the spotlight with this victory.
A much-needed victory here from Bailey Banner as she tries to get herself in position for a title shot. But the competition in the women's division is so tight. You've got the Butcher. You've got Faria Mohammed. You've got Madame Callous. A lot of big names performing at top level. And Bailey Banner right up in the mix. All right, out first, your Money in the Bank case holder and new Twitch champion. Here he comes, THP. Lost the All-Star belt, but it wasn't lost for long. He's got a new belt around his waist, the Twitch Championship. Now, the Twitch Championship not on the line tonight, but he will have to defend that belt before the pay-per-view. So we will see if it's still going to be around his waist at the Suns Out, Guns Out pay-per-view coming up on July 18th, tentatively. And again, also at the Suns Out, Guns Out, there is the possibility that he is going to exercise that front-of-the-line contract and get himself a title shot. Only time will tell.
It's this simple for the champ. Win no matter what the stakes are.
And his opponent tonight, though, here he comes. It is William the Hammer Styles.
75 pounds, William the Hammer Styles.
Letting everybody get a good look at the arms there. impressive.
And that dream is about to become
William the Hammer Styles, the Sultan of the Suplex. Another of the impressive new superstars we have seen join the RLWF here in Season 2. If you would like to join the RLWF yourself, get on over here to the Twitch channel and either drop a sub or cash in 5,000 channel points, and you can be on the roster in no time. Again, our latest addition was Course Grind. We have had a steady stream of new superstars throughout Season 2, and I expect it's going to continue all the way up to Slamaganza. And then I'm hoping that for Season 3, it's going to be an absolute madhouse of community member participants. Let me start the prediction, and you can let me know who you think is going to win this match. THP was asked by the commissioner to come down without managers for this match. There has been a lot of controversy with the Cure lately, as there has been copious amounts of interference from ringside by them coming out as managers for each other's matches. So the commission stipulated no managers for this match, trying to give the Hammer a fair shot here. But THP doesn't look like he needs much help right now. Nice combinations on the Hammer and exploder suplex.
He's lost some of his wind now.
The Hammer struggles his way to the corner, but THP right there to stomp on him, and then the alley-oop powerbomb. And now THP slowing things down with a heel hold.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
And once again,
this is how you punish your opponent.
Twisting that heel. And once again, working on the legs of the Hammer again. Maybe THP has a strategy here. Either way, THP has been absolutely dominant in this match thus far. Has him up and down. Dropped him right on his noggin. Hooks the leg right on the logo. Only got the 2 count, though. Styles. Oh, no. Setting him up here. Are we going to see a PKO? And boom, we do. Right on the logo. This might be a quick match, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, somehow. Oh, my God. How did Styles kick out of that one? THP can't believe it either. Throwing a bit of a fit in the ring. But THP continuing to go to work. I believe he just split Styles open with that last barrage of punches. Reversal by Styles. He has got to get something going and get something going quick. THP has been absolutely dominating. This has been a squash match so far. And boom, into the power slam. And of course, THP with a few, let's just say, words of encouragement for his opponent.
Just unloading right in the breadbasket.
And just absolutely hammering away on the Hammer.
Nasty stop to finish it off. He's looking shaky at best.
Just pummeling him right in his. I mean, his forehead is split open, and THP is just targeting it. I mean, a smart move, but tough to watch if you're a fan of William Styles. And Styles with a power slam of his own. He's going to go for a quick pin. I mean, desperately trying to get something going here, but only got the 2 count against THP.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
Styles now. Submission hold locked in, but THP gets out of that fairly easily and tosses him all the way to the outside.
He's heading to the floor, but he can't take his time. Kick right to the gut.
THP just stomping on the midsection of the Hammer.
And he's able to reverse.
Reversal by Styles, but They are trading punches on the outside. And look out, what is Styles doing? A PKO, he stole his move. Even did the motion. And THP eats a PKO on the outside of the ring. They're at a 6 count. Styles is going to head back in. I don't know if THP is going to be able to get up in time.
You can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is
Wow, William the Hammer Styles using THP's own move against him. There's an 8 count as THP rushes back into the ring. Irish whip by Styles, and oh, big knee to the guts. And now it's Styles' turn for a few mounted punches. And he is going to continue. It looks like Styles is just using the exact same moves that THP is. Oh, hits him with the spine buster. That might be it. Oh, THP gets that shoulder up. An unbelievable match. THP going for a quick sneaky pin and gets it. Unbelievable. I mean, listen, William Styles was kind of running on fumes that whole time.
Here's another quick look at some of the highlights.
Styles, welcome in. You came in just at the worst time because Styles just lost this match, but he did manage to hit a PKO on THP. I mean, you may not have you may not have won the match, but you won the hearts of fans everywhere by giving THP a little bit of his own just desserts. But at the end of the day, there's your winner. THP racks up another victory. Unbelievable. All right, another singles match out first. Here he comes. It is Stone Justice.
The following is scheduled for one fall.
Stone Justice.
From Los Angeles, California.
100% effort, 0% body fat. Stone Justice making his way to the ring.
Here's someone who has faced some tough odds and tougher opponents, but always.
I mean, a little rougher, a little more violent, a little less hinged, let's just say. But still an incredible superstar. Stone Justice. Still checking those stairs, and they are still passing the test each and every time. Pride of Los Angeles, California. Bit of a mixed reaction from the crowd out there. Hearing a couple of boos for Stone Justice. Some of them not big fans of his new, let's just say, more violent take. And his opponent tonight, another superstar who's been doing very well for himself. It is Handsome Henry.
Weighing in at 211 pounds.
Riding that wave from the pay-per-view. I believe he won his match last week. He did indeed. He won that triple threat elimination match against Kurt Wilde and Jeremiah Colt. So big victory there. And Handsome Henry, like I say, was in the main event at the TLC Extreme pay-per-view and keeping himself in the picture. And a win against Stone Justice would be definitely a step in the right direction. This match, I believe, is a Falls Count Anywhere match. It is indeed a Falls Count Anywhere match. All right, now that Handsome Henry's done his lap around the ring, let's get to work.
Now this is a superstar coming into this one with a major
Stone Justice having a few words with someone out at ringside there.
Yeah, but
Nice
respect
monkey
has
flip
to
by
be
Stone
earned in
Justice to
matches
start
like
off.
this, not just handed out. If he can prove himself here, maybe he will
And
get the
boom.
respect he believes he deserves.
Again, Stone Justice, I think, clearly the stronger of the two competitors, but we have seen Handsome Henry defeat bigger, stronger opponents with agile moves exactly like this one. Boom. Nailed it.
Getting their opponents
Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think's going to win this one. Off the ropes, and boom. Hit him with the moonsault.
That'll turn things around in a hurry.
And now look at this springboard move. Handsome Henry with the thrust kick to the face. Henry all over Stone Justice here, but Stone Justice fighting back.
Oh, and a reversal.
And Stone Justice has him up and slams him down from the deadlift. Again, the strength of Stone Justice on display. Alley-oop.
Get your opponent out of the corner.
And now off the rope, the big leg drop.
Can he do it here?
Hooks the leg, trying for an early pin. Only got the one count.
Out of that. He clearly has no intention of staying down.
And he rolls out to create some
Handsome
separation.
Henry heads to ringside.
Created separation by never coming out here.
Again, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match, so... Oh, maybe not. It's supposed to be a Falls Count Anywhere match, but apparently it is not.
Standing shooting star press and
Because he is counting it out. My mistake. Something got screwed up there. That's fine. Let me just make a little note to self here. For the stats page.
driving a knee into the arm. Now he's been put on the defensive.
Handsome Henry tossing him back in the ring.
Check out the
And springboard into the clothesline.
That was amazing. He is efficient and
Handsome
dangerous
Henry
with his
absolutely
offense thus far.
electrifying
The
so far in
advantage
this
is
match.
squarely in his corner.
DDT. And now drops the knee
Dislocate something.
on the arm of Stone Justice. Boom. Big neck breaker. Readjusting the position of Stone Justice. Hooks the leg. 2 counts, but not the 3.
Simply refusing to stay down.
And Stone Justice with a nice reversal.
Brief sign of adrenaline there for him.
Ah, look at this.
And, oh, big headbutt. Stone Justice repositioning now. Rolls him up.
Take a
And
look
now,
at this.
air raid neck breaker.
Neck breaker.
Looks like he has his finger on the trigger now.
Setting Handsome Henry up for a finisher or something here, but nice dodge by Handsome Henry.
Great counter. Elbow smash.
And Stone Justice. Again, the more vicious streak of Stone Justice on display, grabbed him by the back of the neck and hurled him to the mats. Stone Justice looks a little bit fired up after that last reversal.
Just disrespectful.
Off the ropes, another big leg drop.
He is just reeling from that offense.
Not a bad
Everyone
place
to
be
the
in,
outside
but
of the
longer
ring.
this goes, the more trouble a superstar
And
exposes
Stone
themselves
Justice
to.
stomping
Now he's
away
just being pushed around. In
on
this
Handsome Henry, and
situation,
now
he has
snapping
to
the
get
leg.
resourceful.
Whips Henry into the barricade, gives him a little bit of a death stare before heading back into the ring.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip.
Heads
outside.
right back out to ringside after resetting the count. Has him up and over for the big suplex.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Showing a lot of fury with these
Stone
attacks.
Justice
Stringing together some
with
big
a flurry
moves.
of blows.
Shot. He has to be at his limit.
And he heads back in the ring as Handsome Henry gives chase.
To get his head in the game
Henry
here.
back in. Stone Justice playing a bit of mind games, I think, there with Handsome Henry. Irish whip into the ropes, and oh, drop kick by Henry, but Stone Justice
Brings them down.
with the bulldog. Hooks the leg. Only got the 2 count, shoulder up by the Sri Lankan sex machine. Stone Justice dropping a knee on the leg and maybe another. And Stone Justice showing off the gun show here to the fans before clotheslining Handsome Henry. Back body drop. And then, boom. Hits him with the spine buster. Justice setting him up again. But once again, Handsome Henry with the counter. He's got him up. And boom. Hits him with a kick to the side of the head. Stone Justice back on his feet. Irish whips Henry into the ropes. Knee to the gut. And now, again, Stone Justice talking to Handsome Henry as he's stomping him in the face. Stone Justice going top rope. Handsome Henry gets to his feet, and Stone Justice for the top rope. Clotheslined all the way to the outside.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
The crowd counting it off as he pounds away on the face of Handsome Henry.
Oh, that's just insulting.
They lock up. Handsome Henry hurled back into the ring. Stone Justice back in. Setting Handsome Henry up a third time. Is Handsome Henry going to get third time lucky? I don't think he is. I might think we might see the jackhammer here, and we do. Jackhammer. Call it a night. No, Handsome Henry once again gets the shoulder up. Ow. Crowd chanting, fight forever. It might just happen. He's got him up and lung blower. Now he goes for the pin, but he's got a rope break. Stone Justice getting absolutely frustrated and furious in that ring. We know that as of late, he has had some anger issues, and they are starting to flare up in this match.
You can see as he rises how vulnerable of a position
Handsome Henry being set up again. If we see a second jackhammer, that is it. Say goodnight. Handsome Henry again with the reversal and the tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Unbelievable. Stone Justice is steam is going to be pouring out of his ears. He is so angry right now. Handsome Henry, to his credit, has kept himself in this match with some of the timeliest reversals I've seen in a long, long time. Stone Justice going to go top rope now.
Desperate attempt here to get back on his feet.
Handsome Henry on his feet and gets out of the way of the clothesline. Crowd going crazy. Boot to the face by Handsome Henry and pow! Super kick right to the chin. Top rope. And hits the elbow. This could be it. Oh, it's Stone Justice now. Gets the shoulder up after two. What an unbelievable match. Handsome Henry's going to go top rope again. He's going to go for one more. Hits it a second time, and that's got to be it. That's got to be it. It is not. Stone Justice gets the shoulder up. This is amazing. What is it going to take for one of these two superstars to win this match? This is match of the night by far. Stone has him up, taking his time. Boom, drops the suplex. Hooks the leg. Is this finally enough to put away Handsome Henry? It is. It is a hard-fought battle between the two. Handsome Henry extends the hand. I mean, what a great match between the two. You love to see it. The sportsmanship of the RLWF. And oh, Handsome Henry denied by Stone Justice. I mean, I know tempers were flaring as part of that match, but there's healthy competition and there's being a little full of yourself, and Stone Justice disrespects Handsome Henry, sends him backstage. Sans handshake, left him hanging. Again, Stone Justice somewhat off the rails here. I had hoped that after he had finally put RIP in the hospital, that might be enough to finally get him under control somewhat, but I don't know, people. I don't know. There is still something very wrong with Stone Justice. All right, a little tornado tag team action. Out first. There they are.
The following contest is a
from across the pond, one of the many, many superstars that we have from jolly old England, Lord Everett Albright and Lord Philip Osborne, the Blue Bloods. I need to update that champs list, Mr. Clean, because we are not showing THP inexplicably as the new Twitch champion. Otherwise, I think everything else there is accurate. Lord Everett and Lord Philip won an incredible match against Slaughterhouse. I believe it was last week. I think it was whatever their last match. It was against Slaughterhouse, and it went on forever. A hugely brutal affair, but they came out on top. Are they also going to come out on top tonight against those men? Bad Ben Cross and Lee Bowman, your tag team champions, Crossbows. Now again, this is a tornado tag match, so all four participants are going to be in the ring at the same time. Expect chaos, expect mayhem. Well, listen, you should expect that all the time when you're watching the RLWF. I think the last match was certainly a good indication of that. Crossbows, your champions, once again. This is a non-title match, but again, as we all know, as no one knows better than the Crossbows themselves, a win against the champs in a non-title match is a great way to get yourself into a title match. And with the pay-per-view coming, everyone in the men's division are going to be jockeying for position to make sure that they have a crack at the titles.
These tag teams showing
let me start the prediction, and you can let me know who you think is going to win again. 5,000 channel points are all you need to get your very own superstar here in the RLWF. Betting on a few matches, a quick way to get that sorted out. Lord Philip going for a quick pin on Bad Ben. Lee Bowman there to save his partner. Lord Everett taking care of Lee Bowman. Lord Philip going after Bad Ben. And the champs not looking so hot in the early going.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. No, that'll break his arm. Vicious. Carefully placed.
And now Bad Ben rolls out. Lord Philip goes right out after him. Everett with a nice combination on Lee Bowman. Irish whip into the ropes and pop-up backbreaker. Beautifully executed by Lord Everett. Hooks the leg. Got the 2 count. Shocking. Thought we might have had a very quick victory.
Right to the back. Counter. And now there's an opening.
Bad Ben trying to get something going against Lord Philip, but having no opportunity to. Lee Bowman just absolutely getting hammered by Lord Everett. Boom, including that power bomb. The Blue Bloods absolutely dominating. Again, the Blue Bloods, 3-time RLWF Tag Team Champions themselves. So, arguably the greatest, historically, if you're looking historically, the greatest tag team in RLWF history. So
Sent straight into the barricade.
no slouches in this match. Another powerbomb, this time by Lee Bowman on Lord Everett. Lord Phillip still continuing to absolutely hammer Bad Ben on the outside. Looks like all four participants are going to finally get back into the ring. Lord Phillip has him up, and boom! There's the air raid crash. Lord Phillip looks like he's going to be setting up Bad Ben for something, but in the meantime, Lee Bowman working on his glutes there. Bowman hooks the leg. Only got the one count there. Crossbows now. Double teaming Lord Everett in the middle of the ring, and boom! Fisherman driver by Bad Ben. Lord Phillip finally gets back in the ring as Lee Bowman goes for the pin. Is able to break it up. Turns his attentions back to Ben Cross. Reversal by Lord Everett. Once again, Bad Ben and Lord Phillip on the outside of the ring.
Another chance to simply take it all in.
Nice block by Bad Ben on the outside. And drives Lord Phillip head first into that concrete floor at ringside. Very thin layer of padding there at ringside. Lord Everett continuing to go to work on Bowman. Looks like he's setting him up for something. And has him up. And boom! Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough to get Lee Bowman? Oh, so close. 2.5. He managed to kick out. Bad Ben came in to help him, and now he is the latest victim of Lord Everett's offense. Lord Everett going right back to work on Bowman, but here's the reversal from Bowman. Lord Phillip coming back in to help, and all four in the ring. Well, technically Bad Ben's on the apron. Looks like they've switched dance partners here. Lord Phillip pounding away on Lee Bowman, and Bad Ben dropped back first off the apron. The Blue Bloods trying to exercise control, but look at this. Locked in the submission hold. The Bowflex by Lee Bowman. Lord Everett comes in to break things up before his partner is forced to tap. Everyone at ringside now.
No need to rush. He turns it around. Well scattered reversal there. Big time clothesline.
Bad Ben drops the elbow on Lord Phillip. Lord Everett with a power bomb. And now goes over to help out his partner. Locks up with Bad Ben, but Bad Ben comes out on top. Suplex.
He is displaying how far his stamina can be tested.
Had that well scouted.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
And now, Lord Phillip drops him face first. Lord Phillip rolled back into the ring, and Crossbows now double teaming Lord Everett on the outside. Bad Ben finally decides to hop in the ring. Lord Phillip showing off for the crowd, did not see Bad Ben come up in behind him, and that could be a fatal mistake. Boom. Drops him. The Bad News driver hooks the leg. Oh, almost got the 3 count on Lord Phillip. And now Lee Bowman's going to go for the pin on Everett. And again, he gets a 2 count. Crossbows can't quite put it away. Bowman with the choke bomb on Lord Everett. And now has Lord Phillip. And boom. Torture rack into the neck breaker. Lee Bowman laughing at Lord Phillip. Lord Phillip not used to this kind of disrespect from the peasantry. And dropped face first off the turnbuckle. Lord Phillip, I think, is split open. Everett comes in to help out his partner and hits Bowman with the running bulldog. Rolls him over, goes to the pin. Is this going to be it? The 3 count, the Blue Bloods with the win over the champs. And let me tell you, the Blue Bloods looking like the Blue Bloods of old. You know they would love another opportunity to extend their record-breaking number of championship wins. I mean, winning that many times means you lost that many times, but still, an incredible team, always have been, and you cannot discount them, as Crossbows have found out. A big, big win here for the Blue Bloods. All right, time for the main event of this week's Shock. I see candles, I see creepy green fog. That can only mean one thing. The appearance of Madame Callous is near. And there she is, rising from the very pits of hell themselves. Madame Callous. Now, we are going to be seeing tonight a rematch from the TLC pay-per-view, where Madame Callous, after an impressive series of wins, lost in a match to Marcella Droese, who retained the women's championship. And since then, Madame Callous has continued to rack up the wins, and so she is getting another crack here at Marcella Droese. Now, a non-title match, but with the pay-per-view looming, a win here would certainly put her in a good position to perhaps be in that title match and get a rare second shot at the title. It doesn't happen that often, especially in back-to-back pay-per-views, but Madame Callous well set up for that exact thing to happen. But of course, the hard part is, in order for that to happen, she is going to have to beat the current champion, Marcella Droese. Let's move this ahead so we can get a good look at the champ herself.
Here we go. She is ready.
There she is. Marcella Droese. I mean, again, you want to talk about a dominant run as champion.
The women's champion, the indestructible Marcella.
Indestructible is right, Marcella Droese won that belt off of the great Faria Muhammad and has been hanging on to it since then. She's lost a couple of matches, but when it counts, Marcella Droese performs.
The champ has said she wants
and
to
she
make
has
a
proven
statement
herself
with
to be
tonight's match, and the entire division
an incredibly
needs
tough
to take
competitor.
note.
Now, that said, she did drop a match to Faria Muhammad already since the last pay-per-view, so you got to think that someone like a Faria Muhammad could be her potential opponent, and Madame Callous trying to muscle Faria out of that top spot with a win here tonight. Let me start the prediction. You can let me know who you think is going to win.
There's a strong chance that
These two have squared off a couple of times now. and they have both shown the ability to beat the other.
We'll get a better sense of where things are headed
So
tonight.
should be a close match. Although you wouldn't tell it from that move. Marcella absolutely pummeling Madame Callous there.
See that big fight look on her face.
They lock up Callous. Hits her with the neck breaker.
Take her foot off the gas for anything.
They lock up again. Marcella has her up, but Madame Callous, a couple of elbow shots to the cheek, and she gets herself out of it. Exchanging blows here in the middle of the ring. Oh! DDT by the champ. And now Marcella letting everybody know who the strongest woman in the RLWF is. Rebuffing any claims that it might be Faria Mohammed. Marcella Droese showing off now the power.
Showing of authority, no two ways about it.
Madame Callous on the outside, appealing for strength from the elder gods. Let's see if it helps her any. Irish whip into the ropes. They lock up again, but Marcella fighting her way out.
Caught an elbow to the gut for that effort. Kick to the gut. She's starting to look concerned.
Irish whip into the ropes. Into the corner, rather, sorry. And Madame Callous kicks to the ribs. And now, oh, STO hooks the leg. Only got the one count.
Truly impressive kick out this late.
Arms are trapped. No way
And now stomping away on the back of Marcella Droese. Again, Marcella has to be careful. Madame Callous, a submission specialist. And, oh, nice counter. I think that, oh, and look at this, off the rope springboard by Marcella Droese. Missed, but impressive all the same, especially for a woman her size. Another STO by Madame Callous. She hooks the leg again, only gets the 2 count.
This match is starting to take its toll. Good defense.
Reversal by Droese.
I don't know if they're going to have any.
Callous locks in the ankle lock. This is what I'm talking about. Submission hold. And Marcella kicks her way out of that one, but you can see damage done to that ankle. But Marcella fired up after that one. Back body drop. And now spine buster. Marcella, a slight limp, but the arms are still working. Drops her into another spine buster, hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough? It is not. Madame Callous kicks out after 2, but
still keeping this going.
Marcella, again, the incredible power of Marcella can turn a match on a dime, and boom! Samoan driver. And again, a 2 count. Marcella, furious. Furious.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver.
Callous rolls out. Marcella right out after her.
This is just
and tossing her almost right into those steel steps.
She's giving the crowd a chance to really soak it all in.
And Callous, a few choice words for the crowd at ringside here. Droese back in the ring. Heads back out.
Careful here. The referee will count her out. Connects.
Trading blows with Callous here on the outside. Callous sends her back into the ring.
Right to the kidneys.
Strike to the lower back, and another. Irish whipped into the corner, and now again kicks to the ribs by Madame Callous. Madame Callous focusing on that lower back. Might be setting her up for a submission hold of some sort. Or instead, The GG driver went for the pin, but her legs were touching the rope.
Looking to apply an
A
agonizing
lucky
armbar
break for
stretch.
the champ,
The stretch
perhaps.
of the arm. A determined sequence of attacks from her here.
But Callous
She is taking all the
continuing to go to work here.
I think we are witnessing a career-altering moment for these superstars, guys.
And Madame Callous now appealing to the crowd. Falling mostly on deaf ears, I would assume. Reversal from Droese. Reversal from Callous. Irish whip into the rope, and oof, right into a spin kick. Hooks the leg. Oh, thought it was going to be 3. I thought it was going to be 3, and so did Madame Callous. Madame Callous now taking a moment again to commune with the evil spirits that give her power. Marcella sends her into the corner. And oh, what a shot! Puts her up on the top rope and knocks her all the way to the outside.
This could get wild.
I mean, the power of Marcella Droese is absolutely incredible.
Grabs the leg.
Literally tossing her around the ringside. And then, boom, that big heavy elbow.
The close of this match is just ahead.
Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point.
Right back into the ring.
Callous sent back inside the ring. And reversal. They lock up. Marcella has her up, but no, a reversal by Callous. And boom, into a neck breaker. Again, working that lower back. 2, and oh. Ooh, only a 2 count.
Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Marcella used the ropes to pull herself up.
A well-timed dodge.
Back in the ring now, and big combination on Callous, but a reversal. And Callous, and into the GG driver for the pin. This could be it. 2 count, and oh my God, how on earth did Marcella get out of that? Crowd chanting one more time. They want to see a 3rd GG driver. I'm pretty sure Marcella would not like to see a 3rd one because she won't be getting up from it. Reversal from Droese. Has her up, and boom! Hooks the leg. That might be it. There's the 3 count. Marcella again. Out of nowhere, a huge power move, just slamming her face first into the mat. A great match, a competitive match. I thought for sure that Madame Callous had this one won after those GG drivers, but look at that. The brutality of that move. Unbelievable. The indestructible Marcella Droese, still your champion. Not sure who is going to be facing her at the pay-per-view. I think the odds-on favorite at this point is probably going to be Faria Muhammad, but we've still got a week of wrestling to go, and things can change like that. Still a lot of names in contention for there. And the point is, can any of them beat Marcella Droese? You'll have to tune in to see.